Good racing coming up. A couple of listed races later on. Majestic Thunder coming along, just its third race start here this evening. California Jumbo already having its fourth run of the season, goes into the barrier stalls, and Manhunter will be the last. So they're almost set now. This is race number 1. First on a good night of racing here at Meydan. After 10 and clears the front. Starter sends them away at the mile, and away quickly is Davy Lamp. Hucklebuck, and through on the inside, Torno Sabito. Just dropping off from the wide draw is Rule of Honour. And now California Jumbo is going to muster up there. Next of all is Celtic Prince. Then came Majestic Thunder and Manhunter. 700 metres to go. California Jumbo still shading at Torno Sabito at the top of the straight by the 6th they travel. Davy Lamp up on the outside, just being niggled along now. Majestic Thunder needs a bit of room. Outside of it is Hucklebuck, then Celtic Prince, Manhunter, and Rule of Honour into the stretch. 400 metres out, Torno Sabito, California Jumbo, they've been going together. Majestic Thunder travels well, gets the run between them. Up on the outside is Davy Lamp, followed by Hucklebuck. Celtic Prince down the outside. Majestic Thunder's gone to the lead. Over on the outside, Davy Lamp and Celtic Prince are trying to run on, and California Jumbo between them. It's Majestic Thunder just in front. Celtic Prince has got the momentum on the outside. It comes hard. They drive down the wire. Celtic Prince tipped out Majestic Thunder, and California Jumbo close up Davy Lamp, and a good go to the first. Then Hucklebuck, Torno Sabito didn't give too much. They were followed by Manhunter and a Rule of Honour. It'll be a margin of about a long head, maybe even a short neck, in favour of Celtic Prince for David Liska, and Rashed Bouresly to take out race number 1. David Liska's first win here at Meydan for the season, so 2 for Rashed Bouresly. Okay, he's just getting word through from the stewards that the horses fine to run, and the jockey's fine, so we're almost set. Ready now. Looks across the line, sends them away, and getting out quickly is Mambo Mischief, firing straight to the front, commanding, getting up on the inside. Sadid quickly into stride. Next is El Motiar, the outside, then Marjula driving through. Sanat Libya dropping off a little way there was a Dark of Night, followed by Sand Warrior, and Miracle Power back at the rear as they go through the dogleg. And commanding, the international favourite, shows the way, led by a neck. Begins to pick them up on the outside. It goes by Sadid, followed then by Dark of Night down the outside, but commanding into the stretch. 320 metres to go, has opened up a lead of 6 lengths. Dark of Night begins to run on hard. El Motiar over on the inside, Sanat Libya, but commanding is lonesome inside the final 170. It's out by 7 lengths. Dark of Night's finishing on well. Over on the inside, Sanat Libya, but commanding's going to be way too good. Getting a little tired towards the line, but a strong performance. Commanding by 6. Second in, Dark of Night. Third across, Sanat Libya. Then came Sadid. They were followed by El Motiar. Picking up the pieces late was Miracle Power running on, then Marjula, well back Sand Warrior, and Mambo Mischief. Key bit about to join the line, and Finesse.
Last one coming in.
Now they're right, all set. Ready to go, gates are back and they're racing, and Mark Approval was really awkward out of the barriers. Walford's going to go back towards the tail also. Silken Dancer is going to dictate, went straight to the front over Grandon Jettier. Finesse up on the outside. As Silken Dancer drops well out of play as they go by the 600 metres. Finesse the leader. Grandon Jettier has it within its sights, then Mutalala. Mark of Approval getting to the outside but struggling. Then came Key Bid, followed by Walford and Silken Dancer. Grandon Jettier has loomed up on the outside. It looks like it's his race to lose inside the final 300 metres, and Grandon Jettier went to the lead over Finesse. Down the outside, Mark of Approval, followed by Myrtle Elba. Grandon Jettier went to the lead, got about 2 lengths over Finesse. Mark of Approval begins to run on down the outside. Grandon Jettier is well clear, and he's going to be able to see it out tonight. Grandon Jettier wins by 2.5. Second Finesse. Mark of Approval got going late, followed by Myrtle Elba. A gap away to Key Bid, then came Welfare, and dropping out was Silken Dancer. Grandon Jettier has been able to prevail after Looking the winner all the way up the stretch last time before getting nutted on the wire by a Secret Trade. Tonight kept going by Pat Dobbs, Grandon Genier. Now Sada coming along, taking up its spot. Archgold goes forward. Montecab about to come along. Cartier Francais drawn one of the outermost gates to come forward. And a Camacho to go in. So they're almost set. Race number 4 right at the top of the straight. They're set. Gates back, racing. Hawker, one of the slowest to begin, and Camacho drops straight out the back also. Good speed here from Gundog Do. Mia's outside of it, and Molfit goes up 3 wide. Glorious Poet coming across. Sada just slots in behind them. Contact up on the outside, then Cartier Francais. Hawker and back at the tail is Immortalised, but certainly well within contact. About to come off the back straight now. 1,000 metres left to run, and moving up on the outside here is Glorious Poet. It goes by Gundog Do as they come off the back. Running around the outside now is Archgold picking up some ground. They were followed by Mears, then Molfit. Sada running on. Cartier Francais, Montecab, Hawker, Camacho. Immortalised still with about 10 lengths to make up, and Good Contact goes back to the rear. Top of the straight, Glorious Poet is the leader. Travelling well, Archgold up on the outside. Cartier Francais around the outside of Sada, then Mears. They were followed by Molfit, Hawker. The rest headed by Montecab, and down the outside is Immortalised, but Archgold went to the lead. But here's Cartier Francais. It's been wide, but it comes after Archgold. 200 metres to go. Archgold a neck in front. Cartier Francais. Then came next of all is Mears over on the inside of Sada. The leader Archgold finds plenty of Cartier Francais. Molfit next in Glorious Poet, then Hawker. Immortalised didn't come on tonight. It's finished well back in the race with Montecab. Then came Good Contact, Camacho, and Gundog didn't, has come in a mile back at the rear. And we'll be right to go for race number 5, the Interstar, sponsored by DP World UAE region. Gronkowski almost complete. Almost set now. They're ready to go. Gates back, they're racing. Talento Puma was slowly into stride. Manguzzi bounced away quickly. He'll have some company from Sultan Dubai up on the outside. Military Law down on the fence. They were followed by Mystic Moon, New Trails, then Gronkowski, and picking up ground is Talento Puma. So a bit of a concertina as they go to the winning post for the first time. They jammed right up, and going to the lead is Sultan Dubai. Talento Puma going up wide around the outside. The fence is Military Law, Manguzzi, Gronkowski is handy. Next of all then is Mystic Moon, just happy to sit off the speed. New Trails outside of it. Lead section of 26.04 as they race into the back. Talento Puma has gone to the front, the Argentine, led by Neck over Sultan Dubai. Gronkowski exposed out 3 wide. They were followed next of all by Manguzzi between horses, then Military Law. New Trails is 4 wide. The bend, and Gronkowski moved up on the outside of Sultan Dubai. New Trails under pressure but still whacking away, and Military Law is into the clear. Then came Manguzzi as Gronkowski, the leader, as they turn in. Down the outside, Military Law is trying to run it down, kicking strongly. Sultan Dubai over on the inside, but Military Law has swept up on the outside of Sultan Dubai. Gronkowski first up, came to the end of his run, but Military Law shot to the front and raced away from Sultan Dubai. It looked out of the handicaps, but it's going to be way too good here, Military Law, and Military Law charges away. An emphatic victory in the Interstar, wins by 3.5. Second Sultan Dubai, next in Gronkowski, then New Trails, Manguzzi, a gap off in the field then to Mystic Moon and Talento Puma. Well, purely on weights and measures, it could not have possibly won this Military Law, but it's obviously a highly promising horse, formerly trained by John Gosden in the UK. Now Wadi, a winner first up, has been loaded away, and Ibn Malik coming up. So we're almost set. Ibn Malik takes up its spot. Starter in position. They're ready to run. Racing now in the Garhood. Invali was a little bit slowly out. Beauchart, Walking Thunder, bounced quickly. 9 below 0 onto the bridle early. Gets into third. Wadi up on the outside. Then Ektiar down on the fence. They were followed by Martin. Up on the outside is Ibn Malik, and 4 lengths away then to Mvali as they go through the first couple of 100 metres hard and fast. Outside, next of all then is Wadi. Ibn Malik is breathing fire on the outside, looms up quickly from 9 below 0. Then came Ekdiyar, followed by Martin and Mvali, but inside the final 250, and Ibn Malik shoots out by 2 lengths over Wadi. Bow Shark, Walking Thunder, a gap off in the field then to Ekdiyar, but Ibn Malik, luckless looking Thunder. Next to come in was Ekdiyar, then came Rusamat, 9 below 0 near to the run. Mvali was back near the tail. Stand by, but Ibn Malik, gee whiz, it looked the winner at about the 6th. So we're down to the final 3 now for the final race. Back here in 2 weeks' time as Tadbur is the only one left out of the stalls now. So they're ready to go. Shane Ryan into position. Still waiting on Tadbur to go right forward. Dane O'Neill with the impressive win of Ibn Malik in the preceding race. Gates are back in there racing. Missing it there was Gowdy, just jibbed a little bit away quickly. Midnight Sands, Gervais and also Dafka is going to be handy here tonight. Up on the outside, El Chapeau. Zarja just off them. Gowdy picking herself up. Speedy move between horses. Important Mission and also Mazid. Next Jar Rim getting tight for room and shuffled back. Tadbur out wider. Solar Shower. Rim over on the inside, but they turn in here. And up on the outside is Gervais. Midnight Sands still on the inside with plenty to give as they turn in. And Midnight Sands went through and tackled Gervais once again. Goldie looking for room. Down the outside, Hornsby begins to run on strongly. They were followed in behind them then by Mazid right down the outside, but Midnight Sands below the final furlong marker is the leader. Gordy into the clear, chasing hard. It's Midnight Sands in front. Gordy is coming at it on the outside. Midnight Sands in front. Was just kidding with them. It's too good. Midnight Sands wins by a neck over a very good run from Gordy. Then Hornsby. Close up behind them is Gervais. Next across the line is Mazid. Then came Daft. Important Mission. Hard Taskmaster. Speedy Move. Next in was Tadbur. Solar Shower. Zarja. Well back was Jar Rim. Then came Two Dibber. And one of the last in, El Chapeau.